Hello, how's it going everyone? Back again for another episode, and I'll now extend the staircase a bit downwards to, begin with the new floor, which is floor 25. Actually, to do that, I'll climb up by using these cobblestone blocks, which I will, of course, have to remove later. But now they will serve me well for the purposes of placing me a bit higher, I guess, so I can reach these stairs and continue them. So it's pretty simple, I guess. The stair block, and then a normal block, and then a stair block again, and then a normal block once again, and that's pretty much how I built my entire staircase from top to bottom so far. But I'm sure I've made at least some mistakes somewhere in at least some places where I accidentally must have built it incorrectly or something like that. I remember struggling quite a bit with building out the staircase, at least when I first started doing it. So yeah, there must have been, or it's a high chance there were some like improperly built stairs, even though it's not a big deal as long as, it functions as stairs. Gets you it lets you use them to descend or ascend, I suppose. It did its job. Yep. So, as I said, I'm pretty familiar with this design, and I think I'm getting good at building this out. So every time I want to add a new, what is it called? A new floor, like build an entrance to a new floor, I obviously have to first off extend the staircase, unless I did it before, so I wouldn't have to do it later. But here, all this freed up space has served well, and I have built out extra steps of this staircase. Great. Okay, now what I need to do is quickly go back to the storage and grab myself some signs, some glass, and store some of this stuff back into the chests. Mostly just cobblestone, because I have more than enough. I like to keep a stack or so, so I can craft tools out of it, stone tools in this case, and I already have wooden signs in my inventory, though I need to make more glass doors. I'll need that, as well as possibly get an extra stack or two of glass for crafting the glass slabs themselves. Store the silver sand as well. Don't need that. Flint also. That's good. Let me craft two glass doors. So 2 units of glass door, or 2 separate glass doors. Yeah, something like that. Oh, I think I'll need some stairs as well. Forgot that when making an entrance to a new floor, I do use stair blocks as some sort of decorative purposes, I suppose. Yep. now it is time to figure out where exactly I need to dig to begin with the new. Oh, that's so not here. Okay, I'll fill this in and go one block lower, which should be here. Is that so? Yep. Nice. So it's not a big deal if I begin digging and I notice that I'm like a bit too high or too low. I can just fill it in with cobblestone. Of course, it looks a bit shabby like this because it's now cobblestone instead of smooth normal stone, but it's not like that bad. I mean, there's a lot of like unfinished stuff, lots of like holes and yeah, like flowing water and stuff. So it doesn't look that out of place. It just looks like a dungeon that's been worked on. So therefore, you see signs of work being done on it. Okay, I'll quickly double check if I'm building correctly. So 4 stair blocks, then two more just right below them in like pointing the opposite way, and torches to the sides as well as a sign. Okay, I can do that. Quickly do it like so, and there I have it. An entrance to a new floor. Oh, where is? Nice. Floor 25. And the torches, do not forget about that. Well, that is good. I've now built out an entrance to floor 25. It's time to dig. I'll be digging, as per usual, 11 hallways and then replacing the floor with glass slab floor so that it becomes transparent. As you can see, all the floors above me have transparent glass slab floor, and yep, that's how I dig. Now that I've run out of stone tools, stone pickaxe, I'll make a few more and continue digging. This will be the first hallway out of many. Well, in total, as I mentioned, there's 11, I think. Even though I've done 25, I've dug out 25 floors worth of cobblestone and placed many glass slabs. I still am not like entirely confident that it's 11 hallways per floor, but I think it is the case. I guess I could check, but it's not like it's very important. I'll know once I finish this floor. Then I'll see, if I was counting, of course, how many hallways there are. I already prepared that end of the next hallway, which I don't usually do. I first completely dig the entire hallway out and only then move on to preparing the next one. But now I was probably talking a bit too much and not thinking, and just I probably felt like, oh, I finished digging this hallway, so it's time to begin with the next one. But yeah, that wasn't the case. it isn't a big problem. I won't have to come back to that end of the hallway before starting with the next one. Oh, don't tell me the water is going to... Oh, it's not. That's fantastic. Yeah. I saw water when I opened up this hole here, and I thought it's going to rush into this newly uh, dug this newly made hole that I just dug out, but it didn't. It just seems like it's flowing straight down instead of like, yeah, making turns or like trying to get into these holes and stuff. I think I should be close to finishing my first hallway of floor 25, and yeah, seems like I am. About a third of it is left. Probably will finish it soon enough, probably. But then, of course, that doesn't mean the work is over. I mean, I don't mind digging that much, but I think I've mentioned it in the previous or the episode before that even, that I'm somewhat getting concerned. I am not seeing any copper for quite a while now. I saw some tin, but copper seems like it stopped appearing. So I don't know. My goal was to get to 100 lumps of copper, then turn it into bronze, and only then make bronze tools again. But at this rate, I don't know when I'll have the required amount of copper. In this case, 100 lumps of copper. It may take so long that yeah, I don't know. It's possible I could find iron before getting to 100 lumps of copper, but it's probably unlikely. I don't know. It's really dark here, and I think it has to do with these torches here on the above floor. They've been swept or like extinguished by the water that rushed in through these like small windows here, like this. I guess I was saying that it's like a hole, but I don't know, it's a window. Maybe it sounds better like that. So I was freeing up space around the stairs, and obviously it neighbors the floors. So when I freed up enough space, I've uncovered some of these like holes where I put torches in, and the water that was accompanying me while digging, while freeing space around, simply rushed into those holes and swept a few of those torches, and obviously that made it a bit more, not even a bit, it's quite a bit more dark than it would have been otherwise. Because essentially how it works with these glass slab floors here is that they do seem to let light through. So when I'm digging a new floor, the floor above, the torches from floor above do provide like a base, like a small amount of light, and you can see when it's not there, when the torches above have been gone, there is a difference. So yeah, the first hall, the end of the first hallway at that end felt much darker than usual because of these extinguished torches. And now, look at that. I completely forgot. Let me actually make some glass slabs. I see that there are some, I guess, gaps here that I need to fill in with glass slab. So rather do it now than later on. I already made a bit of a mistake. I've placed, what is it, 4 blocks of cobblestone, and instead I should have placed this glass. But I was kind of digging on without thinking too much and missed it initially. But now I've got it. Shouldn't miss those gaps now and fill them in with glass slabs from now on, hopefully. Okay, moving on, digging more stone. So yeah, first hallway done. No copper, no tin as well. But I mean, I need copper mostly. I mean, of course, it would be great to find iron, but I'd be super happy with just copper. And it's just not here to be found. So it's possible I'm extremely just unlucky and it's not showing some sort of a slowing down of in terms of how much copper can you expect at this level of depth, I think would be how I should say it. But yeah, I'm starting to have these definitely concerns that maybe the deeper you go, the less copper you find past a certain level. Like there is obviously some not obviously, I meant possibly there is some sweet spot where there is it that has the most amount of copper per block, I guess. But hopefully, yeah, just randomly unlucky. But then again, after I find iron, it's possible that I won't be even that concerned with bronze tools. I suppose it depends largely if iron is abundant, and like what I meant is if iron is easy to find. If it's as difficult as finding bronze, it may be not bronze, copper, it may be troublesome. But I think combine copper, like bronze tools with iron tools, and I think I should be good. Especially since I think, I mean, I don't know, but I'm just thinking that since iron is found at deeper levels, and I mean iron is just better than bronze, so it's probably gonna be more durable. The tools will last for longer, and I'll need less iron, I suppose. Per like less iron in terms of yeah, having more uses out of a single tool, so I can dig more without replacing it, which is really nice, I'll say. But yeah, first I have to find that iron. I still haven't, but for today I had enough digging. Tomorrow I'll try to get, or on the next episode I'll try to get more hallways finished.